radio in the south. They've put a load of Hessian on there. It's going to be difficult.
So it will be interesting, I think, to see how North will play now coming from the north side. Look like the MEA team has an advantage towards Roadblock. Last round ARK and Nod took Roadblock from the start, and they maintained it almost throughout the whole game. There were some skirmishes around the east side, but I would say North did a very good job getting in behind ARK and Nod's lines, and they did have opportunities to disrupt lines and change the momentum of the game. See a big logi, almost full logi from ARK and Nod going up towards the west side. This one for center, we have one for north towards the east, one also going around the west side. Transport, a small max and hardwire, just like last game, going out flanking. Let's say first contact. Well, that's some radio and half, maybe something like that, but they're losing a lot of time stopping all the way back here. Two huge clusters of players going head to head. Let's see who becomes the first victim and who gets the first kill. Nibs gets hit. He's not dead yet. He has time to patch, but he needs to get going patching before he bleeds out. Master Ace gets drop on Crow, but they trade. Kotnogaf. I cannot say that name. Kotnogaf. We're going up against Fuddy last round and Smiley on this river line. The whole first round traded back and forth. It looks like Smiley and Fuddy still and a battle buddy couple here working the same area as last round. They did a very good first round. Oh, Andy sends their heads flying. At least they got each other. So North, different had position than ARK and Nod had. They had theirs over there. I kind of like that one more, I have to say. Gives them more time to readjust to losing the flank. Let's see if ARK is doing anything on the east side. Working squad 2 for. I hate my mouse. So they got, I think, pretty decent nav positions here for North. Now the balance of their team, where they are putting the... They're not going as far south as North, ARK and Nod did last game. ARK definitely had a strong prepared game plan of taking hold of this area, and they did that from the start. Looks like North is playing more for a wider control, a wider front line going all the way out to the east side. I would shift a few guys to get center more than holding over here. You can have 1-2 over here, 1-2 over here, and you got this whole line covered with just 4 guys. Kinda, you know, kinda. But Bosch snuck his way. I think it was him last round as well, the first one to get around to that fob that North placed, and now he's almost smelling the breath of Fisher here. They're trying to find each other. Both of them definitely are aware of the other guy's presence. And I guess that's Mr. Jones. Yeah, Mr. MG Jones. He was working this lane last round as well, but then he was on this roof shooting down towards that building. Now it's the other way around. Nice, probably pretty nice comms between Bosch and Jones. They're calling out. Roadblock being captured first now. Bosch goes down. Did he see the hab? Did he mark it? Yeah. I think he's marked it. It's always a good thing when you can locate the enemy hab. You can start planning to take it down. Easy holding a wide, kind of playing safety for the radio, and also keeping an eye on this western flank along the riverside. Let's see, was it easy? Took down Fuddy, no. Crow, Smiley, Spectre. Trying to work their way in towards this blockade cap. That's very narrow and not easy. Oh, Smiley's. Oh, actually, Gamma gets the drop of him. It looked like Smiley was going to get a drop of him, but he turned up. Jones. Oh, yeah. Need to be careful of Mr. MG Jones.
Нас опять дырка по центру, Вики.
Да я, ну, не
Take a
понимаю.
look here. We have Squad 4 again working backlines. Jasper the hat. One that put pressure on North Fob in the later stage of the
Пусть
game,
парни
and
вот
where
ходят по зеленым стрелкам. Пусть они
big
бегут
part
на
of
восток,
why
и с востока уходят
ARK
на
and
юг.
Nod
И
managed to
ралик,
take
и
back
ралик,
a
откинь тебе на
roadblock.
центре, почему ралик на хабе стоит?
North have pushed through now, taking control of the south side of roadblock. It's going to be much more difficult now for ARK and Nod to push up, but they know this. They did the exact same thing. Wonder if they have a plan of how to approach this roadblock. Because if you plan for one side and you know what's good to do from that side, you should plan of how to counter as well. Oh, Bosch. Oh, my friend. What happened? So I'd say as well, ARK and Nod not as aggressive on the east lanes out here as North were the first round. They have a safety out here. Might be counting of them doing the same thing as they did. Just a squad lead and one more to kind of go around and get around.
Стопля по метке движения, у них там хаб.
Ricky
Скорее
made his
всего.
way up. Where is the actual help? They don't have one. It's a fake. It's a fake. It's all the way down here. I wonder if they have this here just to be ready to get a ham down towards roadblock if they feel like they got control enough to do it. But they don't want to risk losing it early like North did first round. No gaff, Nibs, Master A spoke. They're making a push here to clear out these buildings over here. They have Crow, Venom, Smiley, backed up by Mr. Jones. If they get a good foothold over here, it will make it much more difficult for ARK and Nod to advance up towards this roadblock, kind of forcing them to just go straight up towards the center of the map, which is full of North players waiting. Oh, bad timing for Spock. And
Не видим пока.
Тут перевязывается на...
Это я...
they've done a long run around the west side. It's nice. Imagine if he had one guy with them, they could get a rally down here somewhere.
Ищем.
All the work they could put in from the back lines. Rallies they could wipe. Info they could get. Hey, I see you, Sonny. I don't see the chat as I'm recording it. I only see it when I'm opening the Twitch. I don't know how to set things up. You know, like I said, I'm very new to Twitch, and I only got one monitor, so I have to focus on the game. Let's see you there, son. Sonny.
Yes.
Alright, Andy still alive, holding these rock formation against Smiley and Crow. And Venom trying to push up. Mr. Jones gonna get head to head against Nibs. Comes out on top, backed up by Bosch. That rally almost the risk of getting wiped there if North keep advancing.
Они хаб на Гардене, они оттуда выбегают сейчас.
It looks like North is slowly actually pushing back ARK and Nod. They're not getting enough pressure built from where they are. I don't know if it's the far back hab or just how it turned out. And the Cooper locking down this area made it very difficult for them to use this far flank around down to the east west river line here, but looks like they would be open for them now. East is still all the way back there covering this plane as well. It feels like it's kind of a must for the Americans to use this river line to kind of get up there, otherwise you have to go straight
Вот если
through
ходьба, я
everything.
резаюсь.
Okay.
But yeah, North slowly but surely pushing back ARK and Nod right here in this area of the map at least, and I don't see any really advancements for ARK anywhere else on the map. Just need to make sure I didn't forget to press record as well. So there is a few ARK guys and not working around the east lane here, trying to get this fob. They can take down this fob, they will open up these eastern side and they can wrap around, open up the flank here towards the roadblock. Also might get some guys in to cut them off from main if they would take down all the fobs, so they would have to get new lodges out. But ARK and Nod have to take a stand here. They can't afford to fall back anymore. They need to hold this rally, or they will lose the whole western side. And here we do see how Smiley fighting Crow trying to get back to working this river line. Cut Nogaf is back out here in his element, where he was the first round, and the Cooper as well. I mean, it's not much to work with regarding cover.
Фоба на Вовексе.
It's just up and downs. I'd say that North is doing the right thing, making sure that this lane is shut down for ARK. But it goes both ways. It's not easy for anyone here, so it comes down to the killing aspect. Who's the better gunman? Who has the momentum at this moment? And he's making a run for it. Might even wipe the rally before they can respawn and get out there again.
Вайпнулись, понял.
Oh. Let's see what happens here.
Фобу снимаем
Smiley
чуть-чуть.
takes him out. Let's see. We do have Vovix on the radio. On Chop Shop, the only fob that ARK+Nod got going for themselves is in danger. Blaze was fighting against Vovix last round as well. Oh, yeah, you heard him coming. Smart play. Summer Kamal comes in and gets Vovix. Did he manage to get a explosive? No. yeah. I mean, what they could probably do, let's see. No, it's too far to blow through the wall. With certainty, at least. Now they know it's over there, so they could put, if they want to, some more pressure, some more focus on that radio. Kills 56 towards for North and 63 for ARK+Nod. So it's more head-to-head this round than the first round, where ARK+Nod had a big advantage in the first 15 minutes of the game when it came to kills.
Мне нужна помощь, если есть.
I think it was like 50 against 17 or something like that. So from what I'm seeing, it feels like ARK is trying to maintain some kind of grasp in this area while they're working to take down this fob. And then as they open this area up, they might make a play, maybe even bring up a Logi or just get some rallies down the back lines. And you gotta give it up for the dedication of Easy here. It's not a glamorous job or task, but it's important for their whole game plan, being the safety on this west flank that is very bad to be working in, but very important as well. Making sure that their radio is safe for any flankers. Because with him being there, the rest of the guys can just focus on other stuff. They don't have to, you know, watch over the shoulder, keep flickering on the map to make sure that the radio is not being dug or being overrun, so they can focus on actually fighting. Which is one of my weaknesses. When I play squad, this is what I see. All the time. 9 out of 10 times when I die because I'm looking at the map. See if Frenzy can sneak up on Jerry.
На последний этаж выходил, Queens.
Queens. If his friends could just lay down some, you know, just shoot at the building, mask his footsteps, he could push it. Or he could just play, he knows. Will they go for it? Or oh. Very nicely done there by Queens. No gaff. Still holding his own out here along the river. Crow. I was about to say, like, why don't you just start to crawl? Might as well.
Бля, опять дыра в центре, ну, чё они кучкуются у тебя?
And another trade. ARK+Nod is getting back some ground here. They were pushed back to the south side of this road, but they now crossed it with Dark Knight, Bosch. They're back in control over here with Spectre, Jones and Venom. Corey pushed through center all the way up over here, so they're definitely pushing back north now. Just a quick look. Vovix I could do this now. That's why I like this mod. You can just teleport. Oh, too late. Oh, so tickets, 206 against 160. So it's basically this cap that have given North the advantage in tickets. Kills still, actually ARK+Nod pulling ahead a little bit more than they were before, I think. Getting close to about 30 more kills. And there we see it. Easy actually gets a kill. So he's in the game. I think it's nice. You know, ARK needs to feed him a little bit because he's doing a good job out there.
Да.
Is that a lot? I'll focus right here now for
Все, убили Марк.
for North. And if
Понятно.
ARK would switch up on him a little bit, let's go defensive, hide in the buildings, hold the corners, they could definitely go out on like at least 2-by-1 kills on the east side, and they can get the extra manpower to make a push in towards the cap. So they're clearing this out slowly. ARK+Nod could come in from behind and have an impact here, or if he just continues down south clearing rallies that they should be expecting them to have. But Neb's on spot.
Да. Каски ставлю, Марк, идут с юга на север.
See if Crow can get his eyes on Fisher, Voix, and Karma. Venom comes up towards Nips.
Я Вовикс каски ставлю, чтобы он знал.
Crow actually gets him. Heard him coming. That nade might have given him away. I think North needs to adjust how they have divided their people. Fuddy. Caught, no. Kotenokaf. Yeah. I think I will not learn how to pronounce that. It's one of those names that just gets stuck in your mouth.
У конта. В контейнере у меня, в сером контейнере. Не разменялся, за углом лежит. Размен, все-таки размен.
Gets gunned down in the back. Alright, but we have some pressure being built up towards the cap now for ARK+Nod. At the same time, I would very much like to see what's going on a little bit down the east side. There's much more players working this east side this round than there were the first round, I would say. But there's also a thing, because with ARK only having this one fob, except if they would have two instead of this one, they might actually could afford to sacrifice this one, you know. So let North push down towards this, and as they start getting close, they switch, get all their guys from here, spawn on the other one west, and get the cap. So they will sacrifice the fob to get the cap, take down North fob on the cap, and then they can advance the resident. Always risky, but time it well. Definitely works. You know, you can leave 1 or 2 guys holding nasty angles and corners. They could take out, you know, 3 guys each at least. Give you 4 or 5 people number advantage on the cap. But ARK and Nod cannot sacrifice their fob because they only have 1. So that would be a very dangerous play. And they lost this logi, so they have no supplies ready to go. Radio's been found up here as well. Now we have far flank. Bobby and his guys still have the Mist Saint here holding safety. Like we have Easy and Saint with clear tasks of just holding their flanks, defending the radios, and being like the first guys to respond if they see the radio hab going down. These guys have just gone head to head with each other.
Убил одного. Убил еще одного. -2.
Ой,
This
тут
could be the
третий.
time that the rally gets wiped,
Надо ралик жечь.
Пробеги туда.
unless they give up quickly and respawn. They have no one even close. I don't know why they're waiting. There goes the rally. I mean, look, this is a pretty nice, like, MG over here. Could definitely slow down and be a problem for ARK and Nod that needs to cross this road over here to get back into the field. Fuddy is coming back for revenge. He knows that the rally has been wiped, so he knows that someone is out in this direction. Did you see him down there? Yeah, definitely sees him. If he shoots, see how fast Andy responds to it. Come on. Fuddy. I cannot stay here all game. There's other stuff going on. I just want to see his reaction time. I do see now a push up. I have to go. Saint now actually have to do work. Bobby knows he's up there. Finds an angle, and we have Jasper and Bobby in the position where they can actually start taking down the radio. Jasper holding a nice position. They know the hab is over there. He's gonna hold them from crossing while Bobby's gonna work on the radio. They have a rally north which they could use to come down back to save this. Let's see. Yeah, he needs to make his shots count. They're coming.
Хаб нашли.
Gets one.
Да, мы идем.
Were there any more?
Купер, мне нужна помощь.
Yeah, there's one
если
more.
можно.
Блять,
There's
у
two
меня
more.
все...
Одного.
У меня
Saints
все
coming
живы.
back.
Все живы.
Лазик, на хак.
Kivik said fuck that.
Ладика на
I'm
хак
going
слышно.
back. But Quins finds Jasper now. Whip on the radio. Where did Bobby go? Oh, he's over here. He got eyes on both entrances to the radio, but
А где...
he won't have enough
подходит от нас
time
теперь к тебе?
take that shot.
Вот где бахнула, оттуда и шла.
Quick, and these guys, they need to make a move. Anyone from rally coming out? And there we go. You see that Bobby will not have enough time to react to it. And radio is not in bleed, so he needs to push up. I think this radio is safe for the moment. Oh, actually we have Kagan and Davey,
Макс, у них
Jerry
на юге ралик был. Они мой существуют.
coming for the hab now.
Понял.
But at the same time, look at this. Max Coopers and that Western push that they started have paid off.
Макс, я в триггер ушел, сори. Пробуем
Да, да,
They're now losing their only hab. And they're ready for Garden.
Начали кэпать Гарден, они сейчас сначала нас тянутся.
And they're starting to cap.
Рики, в Гарден заходи, если можешь. Сэмми.
Принято.
See how that small push from,
Я
Ну,
фабричный, не
from
горит.
Cooper and was it cut? No, calf. It went all the way around. Was it that Max? Maybe. Whatever. They started it. Now these guys have to rethink.
Я
They
могу
need
хаб
to stay in control or just
могу
fall
хаб
back, but falling back,
поставить
they're too late for that, I would say.
Да, да, снимайте эту фобу, наверное, и давайте
So they
атакующий.
need to slow the push and let the guys coming up do the pushing into the cap. Blaze. Kamal for the radio, but it's... Yeah. He's using their own defense against them. Hardwire. All you need to do is wait for the... He knows that they have to take down all the bias. You don't have to peek it. Oh, nice. Vovix, I think. Takes out them both. That radio is doomed. ARK, anything going from main? Not yet. Now even you see this, even if they go 1 for 1, 1 fob each, North still have this one to give them a way back. If they get wiped,
Они
lose
с
the
востока
rallies
пришли
and
ко мне
everything,
все.
they have a way back out on the map, which ARK and
Фоба
Nod
минус
don't
на
have.
чуп-чупе.
They're getting sent back to main or have to switch another squad to use that rally if they get wiped
Всё,
and
парни,
lose
фоба
rally
нет.
as well.
Давайте, парень, надо заходить.
But Garden now back in the hands of ARK and Nod, but there's so much room now for North to get map control. There's a lot of North players out here now. They tried to save it, but their radio is down. So they went 1 for 1 for when it comes to FOB. But
Мартин,
the
ладно,
losing
почему?
end, I would say, definitely hurts ARK and Nod more than it
Помочь
hurts
почистить.
North to lose those FOBs. Kills around 20 advantage for ARK and Nod, so
У них на востоке
North
Гарден
have
ралик
caught
еще
up a
остался,
little bit,
по-моему.
about 10 since last we called it, I think.
С мейна
I
бегут
think it
они.
was like 30 or
С
maybe
мейна
40 last
прибежали к
time
тебе.
we looked at that.
Купер, я возьму.
So first
возьму
round
твою
was
соплю.
121 ticket victory for ARK and Nod. So North needs to get some more tickets off.
Они
ARK
соплю
and Nod
загоняют
here.
гарды, они сейчас по новой строиться
New
будут.
logic
Надо
coming
их-
up, but
надо их
Hardwire,
забрать.
Vox,
принимаем.
and Max already on the hunt for it.
Мы не приняли.
And they are going to hear it. So they're locked in. Quick look. North is trying to stabilize the east. They got center. Going back out on the west here. Fuddy, as per usual, working this western lane, which is open at the moment, but they do have Mr. Easy holding it. Oh, Kamavinga apparently takes out Fuddy. But they're rushing it. Radio already been found.
Вовикс у меня!
Фоба, фоба. Фоба,
Smiley
Вовикс.
from the south takes. Oh no,
Я пойду сейчас по западу и
Max
попробую
needs
этого-
to answer here. No, but Smiley takes
Чё
him
у вас
out.
на смотре?
Найди от тебя, Ровно.
Hardwire, Medic can patch himself up.
Воткнули
He just
они,
needs to make
пока
sure
не
he's not,
разгрузились.
you know, getting
Весело
glitched
приняли.
out through the
Рики,
wall
там
and get
компаунды
shot.
еще сидят, каски, важные.
Принято.
Yeah,
Помощь нужна, пипец как.
very nice try by Hardwire.
Блять, ну мы не
Well,
дойдем,
then,
потому что
Max,
ну, мы
but
далеко, мертвые и так далее.
Fast response here from ARK.
Вам сейчас надо бросить ротблок.
So they know about
Give
that
some
radio at
Nagard.
least, which is the first step. Now North in very, very strong control here, center towards the roadblock at least. It is the back line
Рики,
from
надо
the
на
east
фобу
that
давить тебя.
is the only threat to them right now, but
Просто
there's
хотя бы там на
a
разменах.
lot of ground for ARK and
И
Nod
как
to
можно
cover
быстрее.
to start
И пока не успели в
threatening
хаб
the lines.
копать.
Принято.
There is definitely openings here, plays that could be made. Just one versus one being lost either way could turn the game to the other team's advantage by shifting the momentum. And right now it looks like ARK and Nod is putting more resources to fighting out here, then North is needing to deal with it. Andy back out here with Spock and ARK+Nod going up against Crow and Fuddy. I feel like this is the game within the game. These
Они
guys have
построились,
gone
скорее
head to
всего,
head
и не
so many
успели.
times.
Так, давайте, Рики, здесь ставим. А, враг 50 метров, враг 50 метров. Вижу.
Let's see how fast Crow takes advantage. Can he get more than one? He gets one at least. Did Fuddy get dropped? The Fuddy is alive still. Like that from Capno. He goes for the flank straight away.
Где мне ставится?
One of them want to make some noise. Make sure that the other one can
Дом?
push.
Ставься
Вот
там.
на ролике ставься.
На ралике, да.
I like to be aggressive if I'm gonna be aggressive. Nice simultaneously peek above the clock. Fuddy holding his own. So this time Fuddy and Crow comes out on top.
Бля, сколько у них тикетов, интересно?
Немного.
So Hab's back for ARK. I would have a fob going down far southeast for North as well. They're set up to take Garden and shop in one go, and they are going most likely to need to get another cap
Я
to get the
встаю
tickets
на
that they
хабе
need to
новом.
win the game.
Да,
Если
и деф,
там
и...
умрут.
They
Да,
need to
да.
win the game with more than 121 tickets, and right now they're down to 137. So Team North here needs one more cap, or just not to die anymore from right
С
now.
мейна бегут на охват новый.
Бля, если на том хайбе все хуёво будет, скапывайте его нахуй.
Blazer is working his
Новый хап
barbed
контроль.
wire magic.
Макс.
Ё.
I think Bobby might have, and Corey here might have seen. Yeah, they probably seen the hab already. I mean, he must have seen the hab.
Бля, у нас сказка
Corey's
прям на
gonna
юге от
push up
хаба.
to get that block.
Рики, резай на хабе.
Oh, he didn't push up fast enough, and
Закрыл.
Mark
хорош.
and Saint managed to spawn in before Corey gets into block range. Now it's Corey against Lepnis, but there's no way for him to block the hab by himself. Bobix comes up from behind, not fast enough. Yep, he gets him. See,
Убили
like
нахуй.
those
Вопрос, что делать с саплайкой, у
seconds
которой у
counts.
Владика? Восток.
Corey, unfortunately, just 1 or 2 seconds too
Его
slow
вези на мейн.
to
Вези на
get
мейн.
into
Пусть на
block
мейн
range.
везет.
Oh, let's see, this time looks like it's going more for the North up here. Fuddy, the last one alive again, but he's going up against all three of Cooper, Spock, and Kutner.
Они не гивапаются вроде. Давайте Гарден закайпаем, как вам такая идея?
He's gonna get his buddies up. Spectre is snaking in the grass here. What if you can hear Fisher up on that roof. Cutler and Spock gets taken out from behind. And he makes it. There's a rally he could wipe. Crow comes up. Ready for him to push in. Nice work between Crow and Smiley. Smiley using that tree to his advantage. And North can only lose one more ticket. Oh yeah, they're already below the 121 ticket mark, so they definitely need another.
Да, у них мало
tap.
тикетов, нам
I think that's what they
надо
just
просто
called
обязательно
out.
Гарден закайпать.
They said something with tickets. I don't speak. Well, I guess he's Russian.
Они не дадут, я боюсь.
Jesper trying to hold off a whole squad by himself. He's gonna get flanked by QQ. Kick you, mate. I wonder if they're gonna do like 1 or 2 big tries pushes here from the east. Try to draw ARK+Nod out to the east side and then just dig down the hab and then do a big push with everything from the north because they know that they need to get tickets. So they have nothing to lose. And North here, they know they need to go aggressive and get us 1 more cap. Not go, play stupidly and,
Двое на моей метке, двое на моей метке.
recklessly. But they need to get a cap.
Поле прям,
Period.
поле бегут.
That's the only way they can win the game.
Ну погоди от меня, блядь.
Look on the kills now. 153 to 181. Looks like ARK+Nod is
Давай, контроль.
getting further ahead now, up to 30 again, approximately. Well, that might actually have been the same as last time.
Гранату во двор кидают.
У меня тоже граната есть.
If you're just tuning in, yeah, I'm not trolling you guys, it's my scroll is not working as it should be. Yeah, that's a nice call. I think they're digging it down themselves because they cannot afford losing the tickets. And they have managed to get some attention down here to the east from Nod and ARK. Not that many at the moment, but a few if they could. Get the pressure now on this fob. Lepniski takes down the Blaze. They know that their radio is over there. Corey has a pretty good position as well to back up that radio. I think, no, he's not talking shit. I thought he was on there, on the other roof. Down to
Mark, у них хаб,
36
пометки.
tickets for ARK+Nod now.
По именно метке?
Wonder if they will just
Метки хаба?
Ну, да, я
Turtle
помечал его до этого.
play very defensively,
No.
trying to grind down the tickets because they know that they won the first round, but they have no idea.
По-моему,
Not
что
an accurate count, of course, on North's current ticket count. But they probably have a pretty good estimate. Mr. MG Jones doing his thing. Ooh, Dark Knight exposed himself while healing. He gets a trade. But Venom is there, Bosch is there, they could get him back up. And
Купер в Гардене, двое
need
сидят.
to play conservative with the tickets. Hardwire. Is Blaze not saying? Blaze is locked in on something else. Hardwire gets killed by the barbed wire. Hardwire got screwed by the barbed wire. Did he try to go through it instead of digging it down? Maybe try to go through and while healing, maybe? That's MG is very lethal. So North actually kind of in control of ARK+Nod's radio at the moment. They just need to get someone over there to actually take it down. Oh, I forgot to put the keys, so I couldn't see that there's actually a few Americans in the area. Kagan and Dark Knight Bosch Matthew over here.
Капец,
Cap
точка.
is being captured right now for North, and they should just
Идут, идут.
Триггер,
push in with everything.
Нету. Мы в триггере, в триггере.
I wonder if they had considered how low ARK might be on tickets. If ARK runs out of tickets before they can cap, they will lose the game, so they need to make sure they get this cap. They can't afford a long out drawn back and forth here, stalemate on the cap.
А, да.
Right, they're
Закрыл
halfway
провалины,
there.
мужики.
They're halfway there.
Я смотрю, ё-моё.
So now
Закрыл назад.
ARK needs to focus on the cap, but as well as the threat from the east side towards that radio, but it looks like it has been dealt with. Yeah, so these guys could go back to focus on the cap. I don't think they will have time enough to clear out all of these guys from the cap to stop them from capping, which means the game will end in 1 minute. And by the cap, that should be North winning the game, right? By the amount of tickets they will get from getting the cap. Oh, but there's a lot of North and ARK players now getting in. They might stall the cap. Oh, this is... Shit, this is intense. Cap has been stalled.
Да нет, винтов.
Внизу бегают еще 2, 3, 4. Они все
Пизда,
бегут,
я
брат.
Гранаты летят.
Закрыл.
See what's going on.
Они все под нами, они все под нами.
Они разрезаются внизу, парни. Закрыл еще одного.
Костенький разве можно стрелять?
Нет, нельзя.
Would have stopped them.
Закрыл внизу еще.
Nice, Jesper getting boosted up. Fisher still gets it.
Хаб заблочен. Стреляйте на точки, ибо новых не
I
будет.
jinxed it. Sorry, North. I jinxed it. I thought I had that locked. But very strong push from Nod and ARK.
Играйте друга, поднимайте.
Тут сидят.
Они вообще...
Я говорю,
And
фоба не работает.
see. If North could do one more push to get in here and finish this cap.
Не перезаряжайся, не перезаряжайся, просто смотри.
Just
Лестница.
drops down. 12 ticket left for ARK.
Все, снаружи, заходит,
Поднимается.
поднимается.
Блять, мне надо перевязать.
Я перевяжись.
Smiley from the south building clears them out. I think that's I know. I should stop trying to predict the outcome because I'm just messing it up. Bovix in a nice position. Hardwire. He made it in now this time. Radio is being dug down, but this might be what actually makes them lose. The radio bleeding out before they can fully cap Garden. Kagan is trying, but they're not gonna make it.